finish line that kept on moving up. Every time I thought I finally got close, you would shift the ground beneath the thing I wanted most. I gave my seasons to a baby in a suit, danced alone beneath a cold and distant moon. But somewhere in the running I forgot to ask if what I'm chasing even wants me back. No more chasing shadows down an endless road. No more caring what was never mine to hold. I'm done running circles trying to make you stay. The sun comes up, I'm walking the other way. No more chasing, no more chasing, no more chasing. I finally love myself enough to say no more chasing. I used to rewrite every word I said, rehearse apologies alone inside my head, shrink myself to fit the shape you left behind, a puzzle piece that never quite aligned. But tired feet will teach you what your heart forgot, that some things don't come back. No matter what you've got, I'm standing still for the first time in so long. And in the stillness I remember I was strong. No more chasing shadows down an endless road. No more caring what was never mine to hold. I'm done running circles trying to make you stay. The sun comes up, I'm walking the other way. No more chasing, no more chasing, no more chasing. I finally love myself enough to say no more chasing. The morning looks different when you stop and breathe it in. The life you've been running past is ready to begin. I'm not angry at the road that brought me here. I just know that what is mine won't disappear. No, no more chasing shadows down an endless road. No more caring what was never mine to hold. I'm done running circles trying to make you stay. The sun comes up, I'm walking the other way. No more chasing, no more chasing, no more chasing. I finally love myself enough to say no more chasing. Some things are worth the wait, but not the chase. I'm planting roots right here and finding grace. What's meant for me will meet me in this place. I see it in your eyes. You want the easy version of me, the one who laughs it off and lets things go so carelessly. You want the open door, the always available light, but not the 3 a.m., not the tears, not the fight. I've been folding myself down to fit your comfort zone, leaving half of who I am outside alone. But I'm done shrinking for a space too small to hold everything I am, the timid and the bold. I made things complicated when you saw, but complicated is just depth you didn't want to meet. And too much just means more than you could keep. I don't need you to contain what I carry inside. I just needed you to stand with me and not run and hide. But if my wholeness makes you reach for the door, then maybe you were never meant to hold this much of me before. Not for you, the parts I kept tucked away. Not for you, the price I was too tired to pay. I am more than what is easy to receive, more than the version you were willing to believe. Not for you, the silence I am breaking. Not for you, but for the woman I've been making. Every secret, every scar, every unguarded truth was never meant to be made smaller just for There is someone out there who won't flinch at my fire, who meets my depth with depth and rises even higher. I'm not too much for the world, I was too much for one. And knowing that distinction is how the healing's done. Not for you, the parts I kept tucked away. Not for you, the price I was too tired to pay. I am more than what is easy to receive, more than the version you were willing to believe. Not for you, the silence I am breaking. Not for you, but for the woman I've been making. Every secret, every scar, every unguarded truth was never meant to be made smaller just for you. I take back every piece I gave away in fear. Reclaim the voice, the fire, everything that's here. I was never too much. You were just not enough. I had 1,000 things I meant to say, lined up like letters never sent away, folded in the quiet of my chest, each one rehearsed and carefully pressed. I'd open up my mouth and feel the words retreat, like down my throat, like they were scared to meet the air. I told myself the timing wasn't right, but timing was just fear dressed up polite. Words I kept locked behind my lips, all the things I felt but couldn't let eclipse. Sentences that dissolved before they formed, feelings left out and cold to weather every storm. Words I kept folded out of sight, living in the space between the day and night. I wonder what would change if I had spoken then. Some words once swallowed never rise again. You looked at me like you were waiting to, like somewhere in the silence you already knew. We talked about the weather and the time, while everything that mattered stayed in line. Two people full of words they couldn't say, standing close enough to touch but miles away. I think we both were fluent in the unsaid, a language only broken hearts have read. Words I kept locked behind my lips, all the things I felt but couldn't let eclipse. Sentences that dissolved before they formed, feelings left out in my cold to weather every storm. Words I kept folded out of sight, living in the space between the day and night. I wonder what would change if I had spoken then. Maybe silence has a story of its own, testimony written in the space between the bones. I got those words because I love too much to risk, and love that fears to speak is still love in its nest. Words I kept locked behind my lips, all the things I felt couldn't let eclipse. Sentences that dissolve before they formed, feelings left out in the cold to weather every storm. Words I kept folded out of sight, living in the space between the day and night. I wonder what would change if I had spoken them. Some words once swallowed never rise again. I'm writing down the words I never said, setting free the ones still living in my head. Not every word needs ears, but every word needs air. I walk in like I own the room, laugh a little louder to outrun back room. Mascara perfect, shoulders pulled up straight. Nobody sees the storm behind the gate. They say you seem so strong, so full of light. If only they could see me at the end of night, when the makeup comes off and the door is closed, and I become the one that only I had known. Behind my smile, there's a different story, a quieter kind of pain without the glory. Behind my smile lives a girl who's tired of holding up a world she never quite desired. I'm not broken, I'm not lost, I just know what every smile has comes behind my smile. Behind my smile, there's more than what I show. I answer fine to everyone who asks. It's the most convincing of my everyday masks. The fine is just a bridge across the deep, a word I used to keep the peace and keep from falling off my feet. I've grown so good at making people feel at ease that somewhere in the middle I forgot my own needs. Compassion for the world came naturally to me, but turning it back on myself felt like a foreign constraint. Behind my smile, there's a different story, a quieter kind of pain without the glory. Behind my smile lives a girl who's tired of holding up a world she never quite desired. I'm not broken, I'm not lost, I just know what every smile has comes behind my smile. Behind rest where it belongs. Not every room deserves my armor and my songs. I'm learning that my tears are just as valid as my light. And falling apart sometimes is how you get it right. Behind my smile, there's a different story, a quieter kind of pain without the glory. Behind my smile, there's a girl who's tired, holding up a world she never quite desired. I'm not broken, I'm not lost, I just know what every smile has cost. Behind my smile, behind my smile, there's more than what I show. So I let one real tear fall tonight. Not out a weak list back to reclaim my right. The truest smile I wear is the one that knows the dark. I moved through cities, changed my address twice, packed up everything I own and rolled the dice. Different ceilings, different morning light, different streets to walk alone at night. But every place I land, I find you there. Not in the room, but floating in the air. In the habit of my hands, the way I make my tea. You've become the home that travels inside me. Home in my heart, that's where you live. In the warmest part of everything I give. Home in my heart, no need for walls. You're there when I rise and there when evening falls. I've searched for belonging in 100 different places. Look for it in cities and familiar faces. But the truest home I've ever known from the start was always you. Living home in my heart. Some nights the new place feels too bare, too wide. No familiar sound to quiet down inside. I reach for something I can't name out loud, a comfort wrapped inside a passing cloud. Then something shifts and settles in my chest, a warmth that needs no address and no rest. The kind of presence that no distance steals, the only home that no one else can rebuild. Home in my heart, that's where you live. In the warmest part of everything I give. Home in my heart, no need for walls. You're there when I rise and there when evening falls. I've searched for belonging in 100 different places. Look for it in cities and familiar faces. But the truest home I've ever known from the start was always you. Living home in my heart. Home was never just a place to rest your head. It's the voice that lives on in the things you said. The laugh I carry quietly into every room. The light you left that keeps on breaking through the gloom. Home in my heart, that's where you live. In the warmest part of everything I give. Home in my heart, no need for walls. You're there when I rise and there when evening falls. I've searched for belonging in 100 different places. Look for it in cities and familiar faces. But the truest home I've ever known from the start was always you. Living home opened up my mouth and nothing came. Just air and silence where the words should lay. I had it all prepared inside my head, but standing here before you, I forgot what I said. It's not that I don't feel, I feel too much, like trying to hold an ocean in a cup. Every sentence starts and falls apart, too big a feeling for too small a heart. Speechless, drowning in the in-between, too full of everything to say a single thing. Speechless, not because I have no words, but because some feelings fly too high for what a voice deserves. I'm standing at the edge of what language cannot hold. Some truths are too alive to ever be controlled. Speechless, just speechless, and maybe that's enough. I wrote it down and crossed it out again. Tried 17 different ways to say it, and then crumpled up the paper. Let it go. Some things lose their meaning when you spell them out below. There's a kind of love that lives beyond the word, a frequency too delicate to be heard. Not silence out of fear of holding back, but silence like the sky too wide to map. Speechless, drowning in the in-between, too full of everything to say a single thing. Speechless, not because I have no words, but because some feelings fly too high for what a voice deserves. I'm standing at the edge of what language cannot hold. Some truths are too alive to ever be controlled. Speechless, just speechless, and maybe that's enough. So I sit beside you in the quiet of the room. Let the unsaid fill the space like afternoon. No words between us, and yet everything is said. Some conversations live best left unread. Speechless, drowning in the in-between, too full of everything to say a single thing. Speechless, not because I have no words, but because some feelings fly too high for what a voice deserves. I'm standing at the edge of what language cannot hold. Some truths are too alive to ever be controlled. Speechless, just speechless, and maybe that's enough. You look at me and somehow you just know her. No translation needed for the things that show. The deepest things between us need no sound. I used to walk with so much weight upon my chest, a suitcase full of should-haves and unspoken stress. Every step a little heavier than the last, dragging on my future through the mud of my past. But somewhere on the road I didn't plan to take, I set it down beside a river and I let it break. Watched it float away without a single word, the quietest release I'd ever heard. Lighter now, I feel it in my bones. The sky looks different when you're not carrying it alone. Lighter now, like after summer rain, when everything is washed and nothing feels the same. I didn't know how heavy I had been until I finally let the light back in. Lighter now, beginning. The mirror shows a face I recognize again. Not the one worn down but trying to fit in. There's color in my cheeks and room inside my chest. I thought that letting go meant giving up. I was wrong at best. Sometimes the bravest thing is putting down the weight. Not every burden given to you is yours to take. I spent so long believing I was built to bear it all. Now I know the strongest thing I did was let it fall. Lighter now, I feel it in my bones. The sky looks different when you're not carrying it alone. Lighter now, like after summer rain, when everything is washed and nothing feels the same. I didn't know how heavy I had been until I finally let the light back in. Lighter now, lighter now, I'm just beginning. I'm just no longer letting it decide where I go. There's a version of me waiting up ahead, full of everything I almost left unsaid. Lighter now, I feel it in my bones. The sky looks different when you're not carrying it alone. Lighter now, like after summer rain, when everything is washed and nothing feels the same. Until I finally let the light back in. Lighter now, lighter now, I'm just beginning. Breathe in the open air, feel the ground beneath your feet. The weight you carried all this time was never yours to keep. Walk into the morning like you always deserve to. Boxes stacked against the wall, echoes where your laughter used to fall. I trace the outline where your pictures hung, a ghost of us when we were young. The floorboards creak beneath my feet, every corner holds a bittersweet. I thought I'd fall apart right here, but something quiet tells me not to fear. This empty room, this hollow space, the shape of you still fills this place. I'm learning how to breathe without your name. This empty room will never be the same, but I'll paint these walls a brand new shade and turn the silence into something brave. Falls differently now, on dust and memories I don't know how to pack away the years we built in here into a box and make them disappear. But maybe empty isn't only loss, maybe space is worth the pain it costs. Room enough for me to start again, to find the woman hiding deep within this empty room. The shape of you still fills this place. I'm learning how to breathe without your name. This empty room will never be the same, but I'll paint these walls a brand new shade and turn the silence into something brave. Just a version of me that stayed too small. Ready now to walk beyond these walls, this empty room, this hollow space. The shape of you still fills this place. I'm learning how to breathe without your name. This empty room will never be the same, but I'll paint these walls a brand new shade and turn the silence into something brave. I close the door without looking back. Some rooms are meant to fade to black. The empty space becomes the room I grow. Before the dawn broke through, wrote a note but couldn't sign it with the truth. Left the porch light on like some kind of sign. That part of me still lived on your side of the line. I told myself that leaving was the brave thing to do, but bravery feels hollow when it's pulling you from you. I didn't leave because I stopped believing in us. I left because I finally started believing in me enough. Ooh. Love I left behind, not because it broke, but because I had to find a version of myself I lost somewhere along the way. The love I left behind still visits me today. It wasn't wrong, it wasn't right. And it burned so bright, but I chose myself when the morning came, and I'll carry that love without the shame. Your coffee cup still sits inside my mind. The way you laughed and nothing so hard to leave behind. I don't regret the years we gave to this, but I regret the me I swallowed in the mist. There's a grief that lives in choices made with love. When walking away is the kindest push and shove, I hope you found the one who makes you whole. I'm still out here learning how to know my own soul. Love I left behind, not because it broke, but because I had to find a version of myself I lost somewhere along the way. The love I left behind still visits me today. It wasn't wrong, it wasn't right. It was real and it was ours, and it burned so bright. But I chose myself when the morning came, and I'll carry that love without the shame. Maybe love isn't always meant to last forever. Maybe some loves teach you how to put yourself together. I'm grateful for the warmth before the letting go. Some fires light the path and then they have to go. Love I left behind, not because it broke, but because I had to find a version of myself I lost somewhere along the way. Love I left behind still visits me today. It wasn't wrong, it wasn't right. It was real and it was ours, and it burned so bright. But I chose myself when the morning came, and I'll carry that love without the shame. for the love that shaped my younger years. What I left behind helped me find my way back home. Yeah. I used to edit every word before it left my lips. Sand down every corner, hide the cracks and chips. Smile when I was shaking, agree when I was not. Gave away the truest parts of everything I've got. But something cracked wide open in the quiet of one night. A voice inside that whispered it was time to get it right. Not with anger, not with blame, just a steady knowing kind. That the version I've been hiding was the one I had to find. Finally true, finally free, saying out loud what's been living inside of me. Finally true, no more apology for the complicated, unpolished, honest parts of who I be. It shakes a little coming out, it trembles in the air, but true feels like the first real breath after years of going spare. Finally true, finally me, and I'm never going back to who I used to be. I told someone I loved them and I meant it all the way. Said I wasn't okay and let somebody stay. Drew a line and held it even when it hurt to hold. Felt the fear and said the thing that needed to be told. There's a kind of terror in the moment before truth, like standing at the top and letting go of the roof. But what waits on the other side is lighter than the lie. A version of yourself that finally gets to say goodbye. Finally true, finally free, saying out loud what's been living inside of me. Finally true, no more apology for the complicated, unpolished, honest parts of who I be. It shakes a little coming out, it trembles in the air, but true feels like the first real breath after years of going spare. Finally true, finally me, and I'm never going back to who I used to be. The people who stay when the real you shows up are the only ones worth filling up your cup. Authenticity will cost you some, and that's okay. What you lose in pretending wasn't yours to keep anyway. Finally true, finally free, saying out loud what's been living inside of me. Finally true, no more apology for the complicated, unpolished, honest parts of who I be. It shakes a little coming out, it trembles in the air, but true feels like the first real breath after years of going spare. Finally true, finally me, and I'm never going back to who I used to be. I speak my truth without a trembling hand. Not every heart will hear it, not every heart will understand, but mine does, and that's where it all begins. By day I wear the face they need to see, polished and composed and carefully. I know the lines, I know just when to let played his role so long I lost the other half. But midnight comes and strips away the act. The costume falls and I can't take it back. Alone inside the dark I finally see the distance between who I am and who they think is me. Mask at midnight, who am I without the part I play? Mask at midnight, when the world has finally looked away. I peel back every layer, every version good for them, and find a quieter woman underneath the mayhem. Mask at midnight, falling to the floor. I don't know if I remember what I'm for, but somewhere in this silence I can feel the only face I'm wearing now is real. I've smiled through dinners that didn't want to stay, laughed at jokes that won my spirit away, agreed when every nerve inside said no, shrunk to fit the rooms where I was told to go. And no one ever asked me how I really felt. They loved the version of me I'd carefully dealt, so I kept on serving up the same familiar face, afraid that my real self would lose me every space. Mask at midnight, who am I without the part I play? Mask at midnight, when the world is finally looked away. I peel back every layer, every version of for them, and find a quieter woman underneath the mayhem. Mask at midnight, falling to the floor. I don't know if I remember what I'm for, but somewhere in this silence I can feel the only face I'm wearing now is real. Maybe I don't have to choose between their world and mine. Maybe I can let the two exist along the line. But tonight I give the mask a place to rest, and let the unperformed version do our best. A mask at midnight, who am I without the part I play? Mask at midnight, when the world is finally looked away. I'll peel back every layer, every version built for them, and find a quieter woman underneath the mayhem. Mask at midnight, falling to the floor. I don't know if I remember what I'm for, but somewhere in this silence I can feel the only face I'm wearing now is real. The mirror holds no judgment in the dark, just me and every scar and every mark. I think I'm finally ready to be known. I held it close like it could never slip away, convinced that if I squeezed tight enough it'd stay. But the tighter that I held, the more it fell. A story only open hands can tell. I watched it pour between my fingers slow. The more I wanted it, the more it seemed to go. Standing at the shoreline of what used to be, wondering if it ever really belonged to me. Sand in my hands, slipping through. The harder I held on, the more I lost you. Some things were never meant to stay in place, just meant to pass through like a moment of grace. Sand in my hands, soft and warm, beautiful and fleeting from the moment it was born. I'm learning how to hold with chase the tide back out into the sea. Forgot the shore was always there for me. I traded solid ground for shifting waves and spent my clearest hours in a haze. But the ocean doesn't know me what it takes, and I don't have to drown inside my own mistakes. The sand was never cruel for slipping free. Maybe it was showing me how to be. Sand in my hands, slipping through. The harder I held on, the more I lost you. Some things were never meant to stay in place, just meant to pass through like a moment of grace. Sand in my hands, soft and warm, beautiful and fleeting from the moment it was born. I'm learning how to hold without the grip and love the beauty even as it slips. What if letting go is not the same as loss? What if open hands are worth the cost? The wind picks up and carries what must go and leaves behind the things I need to know. Sand in my hands, slipping through. The harder I held on, the more I lost you. Some things were never meant to stay in place, just meant to pass through like a moment of grace. Sand in my hands, soft and warm, beautiful and fleeting from the moment it was born. I'm learning how to hold without the grip and love the beauty even as it slips. I open up my hands and face the wind. Let every grain return to where it's been. What stays was always meant to stay with me. The light is turning to a blinding white, the final chapter of the morning light. I see the silver bridge across the sky, where every second starts to multiply. The green is deepening in every tree, a quiet door that's opening for me. I feel the pulse of June is in the wind, where every story is about to begin. Prelude to early summer, soft and clear, the future music that I need to hear. A silver bridge into the coming days, through every sparkle of the humid haze. I'm weightless in the merging of the blue, where every moment starts to feel like new. The buds are waiting on the garden wall to hear the rhythm of the summer's call. The blurring borders of the changing year are making everything so sharp and clear. The scent of jasmine is a velvet trail. I'm setting up a private golden sail. The morning frost is such a distant thing within the chorus that the spirits sing. Prelude to early summer, soft and clear, the future music that I Prelude to early summer, soft and clear. The future music that I need to hear. A silver bridge into the coming days. Through every sparkle of the humid haze. I'm weightless in the merging of the blue. Where every moment starts to feel like new. The sun is rising to a higher place. Within the circle of this holy space. A silver echo on the bridge of June. The perfect ending of the May day tune. The coffee's cold, the morning's still. Your side of the bed feel like a wound that won't heal. I've been holding on to everything you left. Every memory folded in my chest. But I can feel it now. Something shifting in the air. Like the last leaves falling. Knowing winter's almost there. I've cried every tear that I left to cry. Now I'm standing at the edge of letting go tonight. The weight of goodbye, heavy as stone, soft as a sigh. I'm not sure I'm ready, but I know it's time. This is the weight of goodbye. A love worth grieving, a chapter that died. I'll carry the ache as I walk into the light. I find your name in every ordinary thing. In the song on the radio, in the way the daylight fades. I don't hate you for the silence that you left. I just wish that love alone was always enough. But some doors are meant to close, and some hearts learn to breathe. Through the cracks of what we lost, there's a light we didn't see. I won't pretend it's easy, won't pretend I'm fine, but I'm choosing me this time. The weight heavy as stone, soft as a sigh. I'm not sure I'm ready, but I know it's time. This is the weight of goodbye. A love worth grieving, a chapter that died. I'll carry the ache as I walk into the light. Maybe this is what it means to finally grow. To love something deeply and still choose to let it go. I'll breathe in the grief and I'll breathe out the fear. And for the first time in so long, the sky feels light, heavy as stone, soft as a sigh. I'm not sure I'm ready, but I know it's time. This is the weight of goodbye. A love worth grieving, a chapter that died. Carry the ache as I walk into the light. So I lay it down, every piece of what we were. Not because I stopped loving, but because I love her more. The weight of goodbye made me lighter than before. asking for a different kind of mask. But who are you really is the only truth to ask. You've been through the fire, you've been through the rain, still you found the healing in the middle of the pain. Every single shadow made your light so deep and true. Grateful for the courage that is living inside you. あなたのままでいてね Don't you change a whisper of your secret holy soul. Pieces of your history are making you feel whole. Grace is flowing through you like a river made of light, keeping you so steady in the middle of the night. Perfectly authentic, beautiful and free. Stars don't try to flicker like a city neon sign. They just keep on glowing with a quiet ancient design. I release the pressure to be someone I am not. Grateful for the lessons that the universe has taught. I embrace the softness and embrace the pride of the honest spirit that is living deep inside. Nothing to be fixed and nothing to be changed. Everything is sacred, everything is rearranged. Oh, yeah. あなたのままでいてね Don't you change a whisper of your secret holy soul. Pieces of your history are making you feel whole. Grace is flowing through you like a river made of light, keeping you so steady in the middle of the night. Not a change. Enough as you are.